Thank you for joining us for today's lesson, Lead Class. We're so glad you've accepted a lead position at our company. Today's video is all about your responsibilities to your team, your building, and your customer. So let's get started. First, let's discuss opening your building so that you and your team can start every day the right way. As soon as you have arrived and clocked in, begin by checking in with your customer. This daily face-to-face time will help you build an amazing relationship with the customer and let them know how much you care. This communication with your customer will also keep you in the know regarding compliments and areas that could use improvement. Any concerns brought to your attention should be used to create a checklist of tasks for each night. These tasks will be your priorities in the building. We're off to a good start. Let's discuss what you've already learned. Always check in with your customer first. Take this time to listen to their concerns and compliments. Then, use those concerns to create a to-do list for the night. And remember, these tasks are a priority each and every night, so do them as early and as well as possible. Now, let's discuss how you can be sure that your team will always start smart. Be sure each team member has the following: all of the supplies and tools needed to do their job description and building map, and a clean, organized cart. A smart start also means that we must always start on time. And remember, you set the example for the rest of your team. So, be on time, clock in, and get moving. Although you will walk down your team's work each night, you want to be sure that you're cleaning your own areas as thoroughly as possible, because you will not be back to walk them down. And as always, because you set the example. Make sure your team knows to always lock doors as they go. Locking doors behind you keeps your building safe and secure. Take breaks and lunch with your team. This allows you to get to know them, have some fun, and monitor that break and lunch times are not being abused. Towards the end of the night, you will walk down your team's work. Should you come across an area that needs improvement, have the team member come fix it with you. When you find and fix together, your team member is learning and improving by your side. Now that you know the basics of working with your team, let's go over what you've learned. Be sure your team starts smart by ensuring they have their tools and supplies, job descriptions and maps, clean, organized carts, and that they begin on time. Clean your area thoroughly because you won't be back to walk it down. Lock doors and secure areas as you go, and take breaks and lunches with your team. And remember, most importantly, you set the example. Now, let's discuss the end of each night. First, when putting everything away, be neat and organized. Be sure that your team knows all supplies, tools, and equipment must be put away properly each night. At the end of the night, we do not leave trash, mop buckets, or equipment full of water or empty boxes in our closets. Each night, we not only lock and secure areas as we go, but we also complete a perimeter pull. A perimeter pull is when you exit the building to confirm that all exterior doors are locked from the outside as well. Once you have completely cleaned and secured your building, you must inform your supervisor that the job is done. Communication with your supervisor at the end of each night is required. Awesome! Now you know how to close your building. Let's go over what you've learned. Tools, supplies, and equipment must be stored neatly each night. We never leave trash, mop buckets, or equipment full of water or empty boxes in our closets. You must secure your building inside and out each night. Don't forget your perimeter poles, and nightly communication with your supervisor is required. Now you know the basics of opening your building, working with your team, and closing your building. But what else should you know? Customer relations with all who enter your building, such as staff, students, and parents, inventory and order of supplies, daily equipment maintenance, and your building's laundry process. You should also know how to train your staff on chemical, process, frequency, and using their job descriptions, as well as immediate follow-up to concerns. And don't forget the pictures. Should you come across a situation where you're not sure what to do, remember, always use the portal as a resource and call your supervisor or manager for assistance. We care about you and we are here to support you. Thanks for attending lead class. And remember, we're counting on you to set the example, be nice, and always do the right thing.